This is a general reading for the month of May for Leo. So if your sun or moon are rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. For the month of May, I am again offering a complimentary reading for those selected out of the subscribers and comments. So please, if you want to be considered for the complimentary reading in May, please either subscribe or put in a comment, and know that I do read all the comments and respond to them. Also, if you like the video, please hit that like button because all three of those things raise the logarithms and the channel is continuing to grow. I am doing readings for the month of May, so if you're interested, please send an email to me. My email contact is on my YouTube channel under the contacts, so just send me an email and we can make the arrangements. I'm doing the holiday prices of 15 minutes is 10 euros or $11, and for half an hour it is 20 euros or $22. Nina's here on the table, so if you're hearing any little noises, that's her snoring. Jason's in the bedroom. Thank you for being so patient. My house was under renovation for 2 weeks, and it just stopped a week ago with I had the ceilings replaced and painting throughout the house, and everything was covered with construction dust. And so then I spent a week cleaning the construction dust off everything. So it's been a very challenging week, and then all the dust had triggered my asthma, so you might hear my voice being a little bit croaky today. So I have shuffled the cards, and Spirit has selected 2 oracle cards for you, Leo, and then I'm going to be using the Hanson Roberts deck for the Celtic Cross. So the first card, oracle card, selected by Spirit out of the wisdom of the oracle cards is number 12, Zebra, a change in the wind. And the essential meaning, a sense that unseen change has been initiated, preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, uncertainty about what direction the winds will blow. In the oracle message, it's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change. To want the world to remain consistent like a zebra stripe, yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now's the time for transformation, as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish the soul for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Temperance, for example, shows up in your reading. So the first card that we have here is the Empress, crossed over by the Tower. So that's what your reading's about. At the base of it, there's Temperance. Didn't I say that Temperance was going to show up? That's staying the course. That's exactly what your card said. You know, in this, you know, nothing's static. Everything is changing. The Tower is everything is changing. What you think is permanent is not permanent. Be prepared for changes. This is exactly what the Oracle card has been saying. Then behind you is the High Priestess. Follow your intuition. Crowning you, the 3 of Cups. Got to move these over a little bit because Nina's right there on the table. Then we have the Queen of Rods, the Hierophant, the Chariot, keep your balance, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups with the Five of Cups, Eight of Cups, Three of Swords reversed, Ten of Cups, the Star, the Queen of Swords, the Moon, Four of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, and looking at this, Leo, the Oracle card said things are changing, and it is. There are some changes, because your reading is first about, the Empress is, the manifestation of everything. It's the balance, it's the manifestation, it's all your wishes fulfilled. And this can represent a person, it can represent you, it can represent a situation crossed over by the Tower. So what you have right now, what you're manifesting right now is fluid. Things are changing. Oh, I see. Have you ever been in one of those like fun houses or something where the floor is tilting and you think that you're on firm ground, but it's got like rollers underneath and you're trying to keep your balance? And that's what I see, is that you're trying to keep your balance, but it's so fluid that, that the harder you stand, the hard, and rather than being flexible with it, the harder it is to stay upright. What it's saying, Spirit is saying, is that it's important for you to be part of the experience, to know that this is just part of the, the life experience for today. It's being in the flow. If you resist it, it's going to be harder for you to keep your balance. So it's important for you to know that whatever you're experiencing is part of the process, be part of the experience, and knowing that it's changing, and what was true yesterday isn't going to be true today or tomorrow. It's all changing. And then there's a Six of Pentacles. Now this could be money from the past. This could be something that you, it could be a situation, a work situation, for example, and there was some strife there. It could be that there was some, what you thought was permanent isn't permanent. So it could be, for example, if you're starting your own business, and what you've learned is that it's evolving, and that there was some things that you thought were going to be coming ahead, that there's been some changes. It could be a change in contract. It could be a change in provider, for example. It could be a change in the cost of materials, which is hitting people nowadays. But there's, and there's some things behind the background, but you're able to move forward and maintain, the Seven of Swords is the movement going forward, maintaining control of your interest. It could also be, for example, a work environment. It could be a job, and that it could be a change in the format, a change in expectation for you out on the job. It could be, for example, if they said that your duties were going to be these specific duties, maybe they're going to add duties to what you're doing, or maybe your hours are being changed, or whether it's going from remote to a hybrid or having to come in. There's some changes in the environment of your work right now, and know that it's coming up, that it is part of the process. Out of the process, okay, I see a foundry. So, when you're making steel in the fire makes it stronger. So out of this process, you are going to be evolving, and you're becoming stronger. And through the fire, through the, the foraging, you are going to come out much better than you are right now. But with the Tower, going into any situation, it can be scary during the process. But just know that once you get through the process, you'll be in a much better position. So universe is saying to you, okay, we're giving you a little shove because you were being a little resistant. And through that process, you're going to be much better. But just be in the flow and know that it's going to be to your advantage. Because at the base of it is, it says temperance. Temperance is, be part of the process. Do not be reactive. Be part of it. Know that this is just part of what's going on, and you're sort of like taking a break. And it's, going, okay, I see that there's some changes. It could be memos, it could be an email. There's some communication you're going to be getting, and you're going to go, okay, I'm going to get that communication. I'm just going to mull it over a little bit and rather than be reactive. So if there's some changes, I would advise you not to react and say, I quit, I'm not going to work under this situation, or I'm not going to do, no longer provide these services to you, etc. If you had your own business. It's taking your time and deciding the path and following your intuition, which is behind you. It says, the High Priestess, follow your intuition, because there's things that were hidden that you were not aware of. By meditating on that, you're going to get clarity, and that's what it's saying, is meditate to get clarity for the direction that you should go. Because what's crowning you then is, what's on your mind is, you could be the Queen of Swords, or it could be someone representing the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords, this is what's on your mind, and it's a get-together or a celebration. Now, the Queen of Swords could be a woman who is very sure of herself, decisive, a leader, clear communication. It could also be an organization, and what's on your mind is celebration. It could be to get together with this person, or it could be you. And it's being in the moment, getting together. Could be like a completion of a project, for example. Or what's on your mind is that you're going to be taking a break from the responsibilities, or a project. It could be a project also that you're working with people. That's not what's on your mind, because what's ahead of you is, it's destiny. Whatever you're doing, it is part of your plan. You are on the path that you're supposed to be, and the Queen of Rods could represent you, could represent a woman. The Queen of Rods is more approachable, communication, empathy for others. And whatever it is, it could be let's look at a card for that. Could you tell me a little bit about also the Queen of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, or the Three of Cups? What is it about that? And also the Queen of Rods. Spirits, please. Angels, archangels, and spirit guides. Tell me a little bit about the Queen of Swords and the Three of Cups. Okay, well, it's looking at some choices. That's what's on your mind, is that you're looking at some alternatives. You don't really know all the information that you have, but there are some choices coming up, and you're feeling good about it because you're feeling a little bit of freedom rather than being restricted by the swords. You're feeling that you do have some choices coming up. That's on your mind. And then right here with the Queen of Rods, well, there's the Knight of Rods, and you're going to hear a message. So you're going to hear some information coming up, and then because of that information, you're going to be able to move forward. The Eight of Rods. So there's some information coming up to you after you look at what your choices are, and that's going to give you some freedom to move forward. So this is like moving forward towards your goal. Moving forward with the Empress, manifesting what you want. It is looking at your choices of movement, because you are feeling, The Hierophant can represent government. It can represent conventional feeling, and you're feeling, you're feeling good about it, even though you have some negative feelings. It could be, through the process, that even though you have a good outcome, there are some residual things that have been going on because of the changes that are coming up, and that there's a feeling of uncertainty, of not really knowing exactly what's going to be happening, even though you know some changes are coming up. You're feeling a little bit negative because of the insecurities. And then you're moving forward, the Chariot is moving forward, and you have your Three of Swords, which is, it's a feeling of loss. It is a feeling of leaving a situation and feeling that, you're going through a grieving process. You could be leaving a work environment. You could be leaving a team, for example, that you've worked with. And you're feeling a sense of loss, a sense of, you had camaraderie with these. So, you have your Three of Swords and you had your Three of Cups. So there are some changes coming up, and you're feeling a little bit of mourning, of feeling sad that you are leaving that, and you're having some, maybe you put everything into the job, and you're feeling lost because it didn't, it's evolving. You're feeling insecure about it, and then we have the Eight of Cups. So you have two eights. You have the Eight of Rods. Now you have the Eight of Cups, because you're looking for what direction to go as far as your money. Or you're leaving a situation, and you're feeling incomplete about what is going on. What is next ahead? That's what you're feeling. What is next ahead? I'm looking for something more, and it's related to, it can be you as the Queen of Pentacles, which is a woman who, is feminine energy, and she is respected and has a position of money in the community. Or it could be also representing, for some, leaving like a work environment and wanting more in your life, feeling a sense of incompleteness because of the changes that have been going on. Then the final outcome is that someone from your past, this could be from your past, and it could also be a past life, and you're looking at new opportunities. It could be new love. It could be even home. For some of you, it could be moving, for example. And you have the losses that are here, but know that you do have the reserve on the shelf. So even though there's losses, there's new opportunity. Now, what this reading is saying is that you're in a change of osmosis and growth, and through that you will be accomplishing what you want to manifest. But it's like the butterfly, the cocoon, and during the time when I think it's called a chrysalis, and it's coming out of the cocoon, it's a painful experience, but through that is the butterfly, which is the rebirth. So you are, going through this process of shredding or letting go of the past and evolving into that which you want to manifest. That's what the reading is really about. And you do have opportunities, you have choices. You have the choices of what direction you want to go. Now, the other oracle card that we have is from Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck, and it's number 14, which is Thorns Weave Together the Crown You Deserve. This right here is the ultimate card of celebration, not just of yourself. You're amazing though, but of those around you. When you've done putting on your crown each and every morning and go and help someone else on theirs, you have so much love and wisdom to spread, so don't waste it. Self-love is essential, but community is important too. So remember, you're not in this alone. You do have a sense of community, and you do have not only your spirit guides that are surrounding you, but you also have the community around you of your friends, your work, and your loved ones, family. So, you know, connect with those two and celebrate those. Now, if you want to be notified of the readings as they come out, please hit the subscribe and notification. And now that my schedule is going to be pretty much even keel, my construction's done, the next step will be to sell my house here to return back to the USA. So I'm going to be on track now. So thank you so much. And you'll be notified if you want to know of the videos coming out. And Nina and I send you light and love from Portugal.